all who are our leaders are coming in. Just continue to appreciate them until they sit down. Just continue to appreciate them. Wow. 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 Mipururu. Woo. They are still coming in. They are still coming in. Appreciate them, please. As they are getting seated, let's appreciate them once more, ladies and gentlemen. We still have some who are still getting inside here. Yes. All right. Okay. So, Mr. Maemo is our interpreter for our disabled learners or learners with some challenges. And my co-program director, Mr. Tataisa, will be coming in. Where's Bongani? Are all our dignitaries in? Are they all in? And the principal is here. Okay, fine. All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome. Can I see the choirs? The choir come to the fore, please. Choir come to the fore and leaders. Let's encourage them again. Let's encourage them. We can all stand while we'll be singing the national anthem.
Thank you. One last song.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was good. But before we do anything here, remember we have Botovela Mahosi, of which we cannot proceed with this program until we do what we do best. It's our tradition. Ndadota mori bareka zudulo, batseka zudulo. And then ritonipe ngadene retisangayo. It's our tradition. We call it uruba. Happy uruba awona mapone bananga. Karilube mbilalo. Chita damuhali. Damba chekwa lina segere. Tindi ndia meat. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I really, DJ, can you please adjust the sound? Can you please adjust the sound? I'm not sure whether maybe ululating is part of Uruba. If it's part of Uruba, then it's okay. Thank you very much. We'll proceed with our program.
Thank you. Tataisa Edwin, my co-program director. This is the emceeing of national unity. He is representing Europeans. If you look at his skin color, I'm representing the majority of us, black Africans. So it's a emceeship of national unity. We want to promise you that this program will be very short as per the instruction by our principal, Mem Tlekani. We are not supposed to be long. We're going to be very strict but nice and kind and loving. So without any further ado, we are going to call upon, as per the program, one thing we want to take into consideration, the fact that we have students here. We love you, we appreciate you. So we are going to use English, we are going to use Chivenda, we are going to use Chitsonga, we are going to use Chipedi if there are such. We are going to mix all these languages. But we are going to promise, we promise one thing, that all you students, when you live here, your linguistic repertoire will have changed. Your language, your English will be polished. So you must listen attentively to us as program directors. The way we pronounce English, the way we pronounce words is going to help you. It's going to help you. When you write your essays, it's going to help you, right? And you are going to repent from saying, I'm going to the parking. You'll say, I'm going to the parking, where cars are parked. Ladies and gentlemen, without wasting your precious time, we shall call to the podium our very own principal of VHEMBE TVET College, of whom, if we were to write books, we would write volumes because of the remarkable work that she has accomplished since she became part of this college. And she wouldn't like me to talk a lot. She will reprimand me after this if I just talk a lot. But we are where we are as a college because of her efforts, her intelligence, and God's grace upon her. She is none other than Her Majesty, Mem Hlekani Basani Reshley. Give it up for our principal. Hua, hua.
Yeah. Kabari ndi tome ngaothusu oruba. Kombela nifunwa kulosa before I start saying anything. Good morning, Dimacheroni Absheni. To the DDG, Mr. Mvalo, to Botowere. I'm quite sure Baone Botowere, but allow me, colleagues, to say to Botowere Bogorem Papuri on the basis Yauri Rimavuniabo Aparone. To Ekaosi Bungen, our chairperson. Osi Gurukuru, also from Contra Lesa, the chairperson, and other, I'm told we've got headmans, which I've got a list of headmans, but I'm not going to introduce them. When I'm about to finish, I'll request the district director from DBE to join me, Baba Bidi, so that they can assist in introducing the others. Colleagues, DDG, we feel honored today, and we wish we can actually expand this hall, because where we are, we're talking about thousands and thousands of the students that we welcome today. And we are saying to the learners, thank you very much for being here today. Let's clap hands for ourselves. I have a list of those that I'm going to actually indicate, but allow me, colleagues, because if I go through this list, I won't finish. So I'm just going to highlight, and then from there, I'll just do the welcoming. Amongst us, we've got our regional manager. The reason why I'm saying we've got our regional manager, people say principal, principal. We've got senior principals. So I'm that other animal who's not equal to the others, and this one is equal. I'm going to request him to stand because he's the actual bearer of the roots that you see today. And I want to say to Boramiatsi, we're still surviving, we're still alive. And we just want to say thank you very much. Let's give him a round of applause. So for those who doesn't know, he was the principal of this college before I came in amongst us. He's the one who's amongst us today. There's another one, I know he's gonna hide, he doesn't like this. But I'm going to let him stand because we can't take it away that he was the caretaker principal for a particular time. That time, Mama, can you stand? That time, Valo, you did not know. He was the principal at the college. And I want to acknowledge them because they laid the ground for us. Amongst us, we've got council members. Today, they've delegated the two of them. I'm going to request them to stand, Dr. Mnana and Mr. Shirinda. We've got others. These are our council members. Those who doesn't know, I account to them. Mercita, where are you? Mercita. They are raising their hands. We will not be here today financially if they did not said, we are going to support you. So whatever we are going to see today, they are the bearer of the check that has worked for whatever we are doing today. And thank you very much, Mercita. My colleagues from Indlela, thank you very much for choosing us to host. Colleagues, this is a national event. It's called Decade of Artisan. So today, VHEMBE is going to show off. And as I welcome you, I just want to say a few things in terms of Decade of Artisan. As I carry on, I'll introduce other colleagues. We've got colleagues from the unions here. Satu Niao and PSA, where are you? Okay, we saw them. DDG, we're also blessed from colleagues from the Office of the Premier. I've seen them. They are here. I think they are actually somewhere. And obviously, the DHET staff that is actually amongst us. I'm not going to read the whole list, and I'm requesting that if I leave others, those that are going to come and speak, please ensure that you also mention the others. We've got colleagues from DHET. We want to say thank you very much. They did not come today, Mr. Mboweni, and they were here from Tuesday. And I was speaking to Botobere. He said to me, they came to his Royal Council to get the stand numbers. So we are saying to them, they must come back. As is on the learners, they must come back. We must have this every week. Am I correct? Aye, VHEMBE TVET College. Aye, aye, Makwarela campus. Aye. That's Zibara. There are too many. Let me just end there because we are here. Colleagues, welcome to VHEMBE TVET College. VHEMBE TVET College has got 7 campuses. So today, DDG, we have taken everybody around. We've got schools from all over. We didn't take those that are near. But I have my special guest today. We have a school that is not coming from this area. The school is coming from Giyani High. And I'm going to request the learners, the principal, and the teachers to stand where you are, because they are not from this district, but they wrote us a letter because they look at what is around them. They visited the campus next to them, and they found out that we have something that they've not gotten from the campus next to them, and they made a request, and we decided to accommodate them today. Giyani High School, where are you? Can you stand? And the principal and the teachers, we want to see you. Let's give them a round of applause. So we did not limit this to our area. For those who have written, the other schools are from VHEMBE West and VHEMBE East. So as I speak about the college, and I want to speak to the learners, I know other people, the information they will know. The VHEMBE TVET College colleagues and learners, we do offer the programs that you guys would like to go to those places, including Cape Town. Do you know that VHEMBE TVET College offer robotics? Do you know what is robotics? Do you know what is an artisan? Do you know what is water smart agriculture? I didn't hear that. Do you know what is a welding simulator? Do you know what is an augmented reality and virtual reality? Do you know what is a CNC machine? And I want to invite you that you don't have to go far. These are the things that you can find within our college. And today, you are going to see some of the robotics. You are going to see some of the plumbers. You are going to see some of the technology that we utilize at the college. And with those few words, I just want to say, as you actually pass by, don't hesitate to visit us. But today, our showcase, it's not mostly on the plumbers and all other things. It's how when the student graduate, they end up going into, and we want to demonstrate the students that have completed, those who have started their own businesses, and they'll come here and demonstrate where you are. DDG, today, most of the things that we are doing, we're doing it ourselves. We do not go out and outsource because we think we are actually capable. Obvious in other things we have outsourced, but in others. And I'm saying, I'm not going to explain a lot about VHEMBE. I want those that want to hear more, call us. I believe the schools are here. I'm saying, if you want to know more, after you have moved around today, we are going to give you our numbers. Please call us so that we can be able, if we give you more information, you're not going to come back, or you're going to come back. But we want you to call us so that you can be able to get more information. I'm told in terms of the ladies at the back, as you exit the hall, we've got ladies and gents. The gents, it's on my right-hand side, which is your left-hand side. And then the ladies, it's on my left-hand side, which is your right-hand side, at the back. And I'll request that the officials on the front part, we also have the ladies and gents where we are, on the right-hand side and the left-hand side. You can enter through this way. I believe you'll end up on the other side. We also have other mobile toilets outside. I think on the right we've got one, those that are 10 male and female, and also on the other side. DDG, I'm going to invite those that have never been here, that maybe after the whole program, we want to take people around because there are machines that we could not take to the stalls because of its technicality, but they are actually placed in other places where we are. I've already explained to the high school teachers to say we accommodate the deafs and the blind students. So DDG, we get out of your way of PPN. We've got 3 interpreters at the college that we have appointed to be able to assist. On top of that, you will see the multimedia center. So I want to introduce VHEMBE TVET College to the learners with the technology that we use at the college. And if you want to see that technology as a school, come back, not today, make your own appointment. We'll assist you with transport so that you come back and see the coding and the artisanship that the college does. DDG, this campus is disabling tables and chairs out of the classrooms. All classrooms, they say they want them to become practical rooms. And if you ask how is theory going to be offered, the college is doing online lessons. So they are saying theory will be taught when you are home. When you come here, you must be like the way I am. Work suits, you're going to fix the engine. And our students, DDG, you're not going to see them fixing the engine today. We've got a surprise for you, that they've grown out of fixing engines, doing maintenance and repairs. They've graduated into the other level. Let me not say it. They say they've got a surprise to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So actually she's even saying already, in the meantime, while we were busy studying the millipede at school by then, not now, others are busy building cars here. So ladies and gentlemen, in the meantime, I would like to call Mr. Rabuanzo. He is a returned Shumani, but I didn't want to say Shumani because he's my former lecturer at Makado College. I still remember when he said, Mr. Tataisa, it should be naive for you to go to the library. I didn't even know the meaning of the word naive. Halala bembe wese halala. Halala bembe wese halala. Halala bembe east halala. Are you there? So he's going to give us the message of support. After him, then we'll call Mr. Rendani Minjelele to come to the fore again. Okay. Thank you very much. Mr. Rabuanzo.
Thank you. Program Director, thank you and good morning. Good morning. Oh, greetings to all of us and good morning. All protocol observed. I was whispering to the program director that Mr. Rendani Munjerere will not come. He sent me to convey this message for VHEMBE West and VHEMBE East. We had initially agreed that he'll come and present it, but he pushed me up out of my chair, hence you see me here. On behalf of the two districts, VHEMBE West and VHEMBE East, we feel highly honored to have been made part of this very august gathering and very big. The august gathering in the sense that this is the first of its kind that we are attending as both VHEMBE East and VHEMBE West. We are elated to convey this message on the occasion of celebrating a decade of the artisan. Maybe one needs to define broadly what we understand by the word artisan. It's a skilled person who creates unique, high-quality products. The South African economy needs such men and women whose attributes are to give attention to detail and precision and have passion for their craft. Indeed, it is cool to be a 21st century artisan, in that artisans are likely to possess a combination of traditional and modern attributes. They are characterized by creativity, the ability to be original and innovative in what they do. We live in a digitalized world which offers an opportunity for artisans to showcase and sell on online platforms. Gone are the days of concealing skills from others. The willingness to work with others, to share knowledge and skills, and to learn from the feedback given is empowering and improves one's productivity. You need to keep abreast of recent developments in your craft through continuous learning and ongoing skills development. As an artisan, you carry the hope of the community in fighting the triple challenges of unemployment, crime, and poverty. Go out there and be creative and innovative and share the skills and uplift our economy. It is cool to be a 21st century artisan. Countless opportunities await. We applaud VHEMBE TVET College for the sterling work that they are doing in community development. When the CEO was here, she said she will request that we continue with the introductions that she had made. And we want to take this opportunity and do what she requested, lest we are not invited again. So we are going to do it so that she invites us again to do the same. And here is just to add on to what she did. She was speaking of Wotovere, and what I'm going to do here, I'll start with Wotovere that I have seen at the briefing. And if I left others, I'll be briefed also. So you don't do it while standing. It's traditional. I'll try and
state out the names, but then I'll conclude by doing the ritual that we must do. With us here we have Tobele Bonero Mondo. He is here and we have seen him, we were with him at the briefing. We also have Tobele Bomakuya, and we also saw Bomakuya, the headman, moving together with Tobele Makuya. Tobele Bompapuri, Bogore Bonevane was introduced by the CEO, but in order for me to conclude this correctly and in our tradition, I will Ruva. If you want to join me, you can join me. I've been given Bangobotobere Futi. I've been given Hosi Bungeni, who is the leader of the House of Traditional Leaders. The deputy chairperson of the local House of Traditional Leaders, Kosi Bomulima, I didn't see him, Tobele Bomulima, chairperson of Contralesa, Prince Gulukulu, and the secretary of Contralesa, Hosi B. Ishigamani. Zvino arizvipatekanyere zvote zvizitu ritouluva dhadha lauruma kare iwe chitaka chitsu chine kumbe chembare chiuru chamadini hehe mukaura linguruve ulananzi ndaundu.
Thank you very much. Give it up for Comrade Rambiana, District Manager. Thank you, Rambiana. He spoke on behalf of Womjerere, right? As well. Thank you. The principal told me that she, per happenstance, she forgot to mention the following college principals. Let's welcome, when I read your name, honorable principals, please just stand up until all four of you are standing up, then I'll request you to sit down. From Lipalale, we have Bongobeni. Please stand up where you are. College principal, are you there? Okay. From Litaba, we have Womshom. Are you there? All right. From Waterbeck, we have Wodipil. Principal, are you there? Oh, there. Oh, okay. Hands, please. There you go. And from Capricorn, Mama Bulo. There you go, Comrade Mama Bulo. Thank you for honoring this wonderful gathering. We appreciate it. You see, it's dangerous to forget certain people. You forget, because sometimes you do things you think politicians forget, especially vendor politicians, they hardly forget. They will remind you. 2 years you stood here. One ruha. Waruha papa wak. Where papa wak only police. So we will never forget. We don't want to offend politicians. We'll never. If you follow politics, you understand what I mean. Thank you. Without wasting time, we shall call upon to the stage the head regional manager, our very own. I can say a lot about him. This hall where we are at, when he came, and the double-story buildings that we have. When he arrived, I remember in that meeting, he said, this is a legacy project, I want to do this. And now, here we are because of Your Highness, Mr. Franz Ramunyat. Give it up for Baramnyazi.
Thank you so much, Program Director. Program Directors, I appreciate the opportunity you have given me to address this very important meeting, event that we are having today to celebrate the decade of the artisan. Allah, la bembe, Allah, Allah. Are you there? Allah, la bembe, Allah, Allah. Thank you so much. I really want to take this opportunity to give my special greetings to the leadership of the traditional houses that are here, in particular the senior traditional leader, Butowed and Papudi. I want to say, I also want to send my greetings to other senior traditional leaders that are already introduced, and really just to appreciate the support that they give to our institutions, and in particular in this area, VHEMBE TVET College. I want to also acknowledge the presence of our main speaker that will be addressing us later on behalf of the Deputy Minister Manamela, who was initially supposed to be here due to other commitments he could not make it to this event, and really appreciate the presence of the Deputy Director General, Mr. Mvalo, representing the Department of Higher Education and Training, and the Deputy Minister in particular. But also appreciate the Chairperson of the Council of VHEMBE TVET College, Dr. Mnoana, who's standing in for the Chairperson. Actually, the Chairperson is not here today, and other council members, and the principal of the college, Metlekane, and I appreciate the work that you continue doing. You have actually changed the face of this college. It's completely a different college from the college that I left in 2015. Actually, all that I brought in before 2015 was the idea that we need to change the face of the college, and she has done exactly that. So I think she deserves a round of applause. I want to acknowledge the presence of principals of other TVET colleges that are already introduced, officials from different departments, both our Department of Higher Education and Training, Head Office and regional offices, and Limpopo Provincial Department of Education here in VHEMBE District. In particular, acknowledge the role and support that we always receive from Mr. Ravuanzo and Mr. Mzedel. And our guests, in particular yourselves, our students, as our very important guests in this event, I really want to thank the organizers of this event, Ndadebo Babe and your team. You made us proud. Now we can see that we have a national event that is taking place here today at VHEMBE. And it is such a very important day today, because this day, as we meet here, we're celebrating our institutions, in particular TVET colleges, as institutions of first choice. And in particular, this day is dedicated to a decade that prioritizes artisans as the cohort of those who are putting the skills trajectory, changing the skills revolution in our country. And we know that without them, it will be very difficult to support our economy. And as I talk of the economy, I want to in particular just reflect on the key economic drivers in Limpopo in particular, that of mining, agriculture, tourism, and other services. This is very important because as we develop the different qualification program mix, or program qualification mix, the different types of programs and the qualifications that we're offering, we should always be careful to make sure that those that we're training as artisans are those that will make a meaningful contribution in our economy, and in particular both the local economy and the provincial economy. I want to say, DDG Mvalo, what we're doing in Limpopo, we have actually expanded the access in our municipalities, especially making sure that for every district municipality in the province, we have a TVET college. So we're very proud to make sure that in every district municipality, there is a TVET college. You go to VHEMBE district municipality, you find VHEMBE TVET college. You go to Capricorn, you find Capricorn TVET college, and so on and so on. But that's not the end of it. We have also gone further to make sure that of the local municipalities, 95% of all local municipalities, we have a campus of a TVET college. So we're doing so to make sure that we expand on the provision of accessible education, in particular vocational education and training to our communities. We're working very hard, and I want to commit to you, DDG Mvalo, that with the efforts that we put in as Limpopo, we will assist to achieve the national target of 30,000 artisans annually by the year 2030. And as a Limpopo, we're very much committing to that, and I've already indicated that. But you know what we're doing in our institutions, you have already seen here at VHEMBE, and those of you will be doing the walkabout in the different workshops. You can see the investment in the form of infrastructure, equipment, and making sure that we have got a cohort of lecturers that are well-trained to support our students as they get admitted at this college. I want to, as I conclude, indicate that this work cannot succeed without partnerships. Our colleges are required to form strategic partnerships with industry and with many role players. In particular, I want to appreciate those who were organizing this event, because they've gone further to make sure that they formed partnerships with the educators in schools. Later on, DDG, you will be appreciating those educators who are offering life orientation in our schools, who were trained during the course of the week, to make sure that they become our ambassadors. They become our voice, our eyes, our ears. They carry the message to students in the schools and to our communities and talk about this decade of the artisan and say to all our communities that it is cool to be a 21st century artisan. I really want to take this opportunity to say that we support you, VHEMBE, to host this event, but we also support the role that our colleagues at head office have actually done. We're very much proud of that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ramunyati. I was talking to my co-program director. He said, no, let's give these kids makazi. I said, no, makazi, yeah. Do you want makazi? Yeah. Then I said, no, I know, they will misbehave. They will be dancing on top of the chairs. I know my kids very well. I know you very well. Don't worry. As time goes on, you're going to get makazi, but only that song, the number one. Yeah. Position one. Yeah. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, Mapanzula, get ready. While Mapanzula group is coming, where are they? Mapanzula? I would like to. Okay, no, it's fine. Thank you very much. In the meantime, while they are coming, listen. In the meantime, while we are still waiting for Mapanzula, I would like to introduce Mr. Mapa, our regional manager, Satu. Mr. Mapa, where are you? Away to Comrade Mr. Mapa. Thank you very much. I've introduced him in a wrong time because I know everyone now is looking at Mapantsula now. Let's give them a round of applause while they are preparing. I hope we will be learning something. Round of applause again for them.
Matatalanan na.
Information, the massa, Chula information, log it, Kichi Kichi, Kichima, Zipram Konto, Alliance, Onke Laban, Ebaget, Celta Chile, Elaget, shoot to kill, the
Mama, uhelele yo.
samjana
Hifukini tirina.
072 072 072
Wana kakyali kutobi amato. Mara paiki yao isteng kupera nene kutukunyane ukatla. Ubera gani kapina. Mara paiki ya. Mara paiki ya. Mara paiki ya.
ke mokgwadi ba maphaka monare ke tuati ke morena le kganyane ke la marumo 072 072
Give it up for the Pantsulas. Yeah, Mapantsula. Mapantsula. I know it reminds most of the old people here of those years when they were still Pantsulas. 1988 Town Talk Pantsula dance. It's just that we don't have time. We would be giving you the opportunity to dance Mapantsula Akare, Mapantsula Akare. So let's put this podium in shape. Thank you. While they are doing that, we are going to call two people, two students, is Brenda Magie and Terimadia. They have testimonies. If in your program is written testimonials, it is a typo. A typo. A typo is when you are typing and make a mistake. So it's testimonies. They have testimonies. They have wumboni, vanabutans, vakonyakotanzier. So we're giving you, both of you will spend less than 10 minutes because we have strict, very, listen to me, we have very strict, not very, very, very strict. We, people who studied Afrikaans, are the only ones who are allowed to say very, because we studied Afrikaans. And you can say world if you studied Afrikaans, it's world. But in this time and age, it's worlds. Worlds. So while I was still waiting for the pulpit to be in order, let's call these two students. Let's welcome them with a hand of appreciation. We ain't gonna get a song. They'll be coming to the fore. Brenda Magie and Terimadia, where are you? Oh, are you here? Are you coming? Okay, let me speak in African English. Are you coming? Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. Oh, do we need Makadzi's song, My Yellow Bone? Which song should we play for you? Where's your Where's your sister-in-law? And brother-in-law? You don't know. Give it up for her, please. You can. Oh, she's alone. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. The stage is all yours. All right.
Dumelang, Dimacheroni, Abusheni. Okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and the house at large. Well, I think I've tried to accommodate everyone. Ms. Tlekani, please allow me to say this. I think I can see the intimidation with these people that are sitting here today. By merely looking at these students, I think they can see that the lioness and the lion in them is roaring. It's actually hungry to take this industry to new heights. But then, all in all, we are grateful and thankful of VHEMBE TVET College, because there is no us without VHEMBE TVET College. We cannot talk about artisans. We cannot talk about upcoming artisans without mentioning VHEMBE TVET College. So we are grateful. Standing before you is Teresia Madia, an artisan by profession, an installation electrician. I'm also appointed as an electrical contractor by the Department of Labor. I'm also the director of KJ Madia Electrical. I'm actually a product of VHEMBE TVET College. I remember vividly, Ms. Tlekani once said, I'm a beneficiary of this college, not because of other things, but because of my hardworking spirit. So thank you, Ms. Tlekani. And I would also like to thank our campus manager, Buketsia, and Mrs. Mugwena, and my lecturers, Vuratogwa, Maluleke, Rubengo, the list goes on. So I'm thankful of that. So I think you can actually see that VHEMBE TVET College actually produces successful students. Well, due to high employment rate that was affecting us, more especially the youth. So I then decided to open my own company because I wanted to encourage women like me that we can do it. We can actually be our own bosses. We can stand out. We can be unique. We can run our own successful companies irregardless of our gender. And another thing, I can say I'm in a male-dominating career field. So I wanted to prove to these men that I can do it. I have the capabilities of making it in this industry. So I just wanna encourage these students, these learners, that if you wanna embark on this journey of being artisan, you can actually go for it. You should actually go for it because there are opportunities out there. Artisans are high in demand because of their creativity. So you should go for it, but only if you are focused. So in anything that you do not let anything to deviate your focus from your goal. You should know what you want. So with the skills and knowledge that you will acquire while doing your training, you can also open your own companies. you can also run your own companies, because I believe that as a person, everyone has got his or her own star that holds your destiny. And when it is time for you to shine, that star will twinkle within your heart. It will sparkle before your eyes. And then you will know that, now it is time for me to shine. So I just want to say, guys, go out there and shine. Go out there and make it known that you exist. So I was able to open my own company through the knowledge and the skills that I acquired while doing my end courses here in VHEMBE TVET College, and while I was being trained to be an artisan, and while I was doing my wireman's license. So that on its own helped me, it actually equipped me to open my own company, because I couldn't wait for any other company to come and employ me. Because if you can look, private companies, municipals, they're looking for, let me say, 3, 4, 5 years of experience. So I was like, where am I going to get that experience if they don't want to employ me? So guys, I just want to say to all the learners, to all the students who want to become artisans, go out there and shine. If I was able to do it, you can also do it. As we speak, recently I was a subcontractor in building a new school. And with the support of VHEMBE TVET College, of course, I have students from this college. And the most exciting part is that they come with their stipend. So what a bargain, actually. So guys, go out there and shine. So go out there and shine. There is actually no Teresia Madia without this college. The support has been, wow, has been top-notch. So I really appreciate Ms. Lekani. Nakenza, I don't really know even, but Nakenza and Ndikolibwa College Youth as a whole. So let me not waste more of your time. I hope I didn't go beyond the time that you have allocated. So, Ndikolibwa.
Give it up for my dear Teresia. Wow, how she spoke so well. If we had time, we would have loved for you to continue speaking until further notice. That was so sweet of you. Wonderful. Teresia, consider yourself having a job of... We have serious people here. Please, take their numbers immediately when we leave here. They will give you a job. Teresia, thank you. We have the area commissioner for Toyando. Management area, that is Mr. T.R. Kutama. Where are you? Correctional Services. Please give it up for her, Kutama. Correctional Services. If by mistake you find yourself having a need to be corrected, she will be in charge. Correctional Services, but I know you won't be going there anytime soon. All right, without wasting your time, Teresia, what is Edwin? Or you, Edwin and Ogushumana? He said you forgot to mention him because he was your lecturer as well. Not lecturer. Without wasting any time, because by 12:30 we'll be dispersing here, going to different places as per what we shall tell you as program directors. We don't want to waste your time. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to call upon Mr. Sheglane Afane, the regional manager of Merisita. Merisita is a source of money for us. We love you, Merisita. Let's get a message from... give it up for him, please. We love you so much.
Thank you very much, Program Director, and thank you very much for letting the artisan speak before I come. I'm just giving a testimony of what the artisan electrician was said before, because it was like she's reading what we were saying in the briefing session. One of our colleagues just said there is no plumber which is poor. So I'm just leaving it to you colleagues to say why did my colleague say that. But in addition, I could simply say in this time, women are doing it. I can testify that we've got women who are doing very well as mechanics. We've got women who are doing very well as welders. So you also read the mind of also my colleague who said, apart from being absorbed in the real work, open your own companies. That's the way to go. Thank you very much, program directors, to all of us gathered here today at VHEMBE TVET College. Ndimancheloni. Abusheni. Yeah, I heard you. When somebody saying Abusheni, you all come up. Abusheni. Thank you very much. All protocols observed. To the DDG for Skills Development and Branch, Mahosi Avenda, the Royal Kings, and the headsmen, distinguished guests, teachers, principals, and stakeholders, and also our learners. Colleagues, before I could get into my speech, DDG, our CEO, has sent his apology. He would have liked to be with us here, but due to other commitments, is held up. But nevertheless, we should soldier on. Colleagues, it gives us a great pleasure as MESITA to be part of this 10th year, which is the last leg of the decade of artisans. In a range of national strategies, the need for artisans has been elevated and identified as a priority area for skills development. The MESITA continues to support today's global economy. Skills and knowledge are the driving force of economic growth and social development for any country. Countries with higher and better levels of skills adjust more effectively to challenges and opportunities of the world of work. With the theme, it is cool to be the 21st century artisans, the MESITA would like to encourage the future generation that we will continue to partner with TVET colleges like VHEMBE in guidance and ensuring that all individuals, regardless of their background or circumstances, have access to equality, education, training, and opportunities for advancement. In closing, I would like to express my gratitude to all of you for your unwavering commitment to the skills development and economic transformation. Together, we have an opportunity to shape a brighter future for generations to come. in our country. I thank you.
Aye bananga aye. Aye bananga aye. Nikona. Nisitwile. Okay. That's the end of the story, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. You know, when we see him, we know we have to secure the bag. He's loaded. I don't want to lie. He's loaded. He's having everything. In terms of money, we don't talk of millions and rands and thousands. We talk of billions. He's loaded, but that money is waiting for you. Hallelujah. Ladies and gentlemen, in the meantime, I would like to call, I don't know whether maybe I will pronounce it well, Mr. Joey Bupape, to come and do and render the introduction of Deputy Director General. Can we get the DJ? Can we get something while he's ascending the stage? Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Program Director. It's very much difficult to introduce your boss or your supervisor because you must do it well. If you don't do it well, that might be a career limiting. But before I do that, I'm very much inspired by the lady that was here. I hope that the colleagues from different schools were listening very attentively. Because if she can do it, you can also do it. We need a lot of women artisans because this space is perceived to be men's world. And she has now proven that it is not. We don't want you to go to a university and get whatever qualification, come back and sit at home. We want you to become an artisan. But when you don't get any employment somewhere, you can be your own boss, like Teresia. That is very much encouraging. But my job is to introduce Mr. Mvalo. Mr. Mvalo is the Deputy Director General, Skills Development Branch of the Department of Higher Education and Training since August 2015. Before joining the Department of Higher Education and Training, he was an Executive Director, Corporate Services in the Cape Winelands District Municipality. In August 2012, he joined the Department of Higher Education and Training as the Chief Director, Work Integrated Learning, Partnerships and Innovations. He has acquired various qualifications in various fields, including BA in Social Work at the University of the Western Cape, Masters in Public Administration at the University of the Western Cape, a postgraduate diploma in Employment Law at the University of the Cape Town, and an LLB and Master of Laws at the University of South Africa. He's also acquired a skills program. He will tell you more about that when he comes here, Colleagues, please help me to welcome Mr. Mvalo at the stage.
Well, I think the acting chief director has made it difficult for me to speak because all the qualifications he was referring to are from universities. And he decided to say he's going to leave the rest with me. And then it's a lot of them, so I won't really bore you by going to all of them. And now, maybe when we have time, I'll share with you those qualifications. Program directors, Mpapuli Royal Council, Chief Mpapuli, and other traditional leaders present. We must also note Contralesa amongst others, the House of Traditional Leaders, Chairperson of VHEMBE TVET College Council in absentia, but represented by Dr. Mnwana, Principal of TVET College, Ms. Legane, she was just here as well. I was so impressed when she was sharing the profile of this wonderful institution. And she was saying, amongst others, that almost all desks here are no longer desks because we really need workshops. Theory, you will do it online, at home, or somewhere. Thumbs up, principal. Management of the college, I must also note that the SRC president was here with the choir. I should think you might have not noticed him. So I'm also greeting the president of the SRC. Our regional manager, Mr. Ramonyatse, whom I also take him as a very close colleague of mine. I've worked with him for many years, even prior he became a regional manager. All principals present from our colleges in Limpopo, we really appreciate principals that you are part of this grand occasion. And I know as well that we have officials from various colleges in the province. The acting chief director, Artisan Development, has just left the stage, Mr. Bopape. WellSkills South Africa director, I saw him also is part of this occasion. Colleagues as well, I was made aware of our community education and training colleges which are present, senior management and officials from the Department of Higher Education and Training, and also our esteemed colleagues from VHEMBE East and West District Department of Education. I know Mr. Ravwanzo was also with us. I must also make mention that we do have the office of the Deputy Minister. As you know that this occasion is normally graced by the Deputy Minister. We do have advisor, Ms. Mohlale. We do have MLO, Mr. Mampejo. Mr. Apane represented the acting CEO of Mesita, I know the principal also spoken very fondly about MESITA. Colleagues from various spheres of government, entities and institutions, organized business and labor. I know if I would omit to make mention of organized business and labor, when I go to NEDLEC for our consultation and negotiations on policies, colleagues will make it hard for me. So I must always recognize them, especially in occasions of this nature. PADSC and well-skilled South Africa representatives were also in our midst. Distinguished guests, members of the media as well as internal media. Lastly, our VIPs, learners and educators who have made this occasion to be a successful occasion. I must say, I greet you all. It is our honor and privilege to welcome you to the Decade of Artisan Advocacy Program, which marks the decade since we launched the Artisan Program in 2014. This year we call it a final chapter. And I really hope that when we conclude the final chapter, there is going to be a new book with many chapters. As I've mentioned, this program was launched in 2014 upon realization that as a country we need more artisans. And I'm quite very happy that what brings us today is about artisans, so that we can advance our socio-economic development as the country. Well, I'm going to tell you some good news as well, that we have noticed with the Quota Labor Force Survey released by the Statistician General on the 14th May 2024, that the majority of those who are employed or were employed when the Statistician General was releasing the Quota Labor Force Survey are within artisanal trades. It's not a fiction, it's a fact. It's not presented by us, presented by an independent person, a Statistician General. These occupations is in the area of plant and machine operators at 245,000. So it's a good story to tell that if you are an artisan, if you cannot employ yourself and employ others, you are likely then therefore to be employed. Interestingly so, the Statistician General made mention that those in other occupations, technicians, which is your more senior management or occupational levels, was 149,000. Those were employed by the first quarter of 2024. And you could see that artisans are leading also in statistics in our country. I must also tell you this story, that now we have learned, and it has been proven as scientific with empirical evidence, that those who are educated, they do get better opportunities in terms of employment compared to those who are not educated. As was stated here, there is 8.2 million people who are unemployed in our country right now. We're using a narrow definition of unemployment, 8.2 million. It's a narrow definition of unemployment. If we're using a challenging language, the program director is going to assist us. He has been doing quite an English that is well understood by all of us. So out of the 8.2 million, 11.8% of the unemployed, you listen on these figures, 11.8 million of the unemployed are graduates, 11.8%, sorry, of 8.2 million. 22.5% are people with other tertiary qualifications. That will be including TVETs in our space. 34.5%, you see the numbers are getting up. 34.5% are people with grade 12. You see, your graduates, the numbers are a bit less, and then we see the numbers are getting up. Those with no grade 12, unemployment is at 39.1%. We said there is 8.2 million people who are unemployed. And then now we know that if you have gone to school, you are likely to have more opportunities compared to someone with no grade 12 or someone with no grade 12. VHEMBE district, with its own population of more than 1.6 million, will greatly benefit in our drive to promote artisan development. And interestingly so is to note, amongst others, that those with no schooling over the age of 20 decreased from 17.7% to 15.8% if you compare the census of 2011 and 2022. So these are also good news for us, because we would wish almost everyone to have some form of schooling. We also noted that those with higher education qualifications, whether you go to universities, you're going to TVET colleges, the number has increased from 9.7% to 10.6%. I know the national average is somewhere 12%. It means then, therefore, as VHEMBE, we're getting closer to that national average. So we need to appreciate this. It tells then, therefore, that government has been investing in education, and obviously we need to invest more. Artisans remain critical in driving our economy. I know it's my esteemed regional manager made mention of very important sectors of the economy within VHEMBE and Limpopo. That you'll see artisans in mining, in manufacturing, construction, utilities. Utilities is where you have energy, your ESCOM, and many others. I should think also my ACD have ventured into this area, that artisans, they turn raw materials into finished products, ensuring that our infrastructure is safe and functional, and our industries remain competitive on the global stage. Almost everything we see here, it has a touch of an artisan. And I can confess that it has not a touch of my own qualifications that were shared by ACD here. No, I was speaking about social work, I was speaking about law, I was speaking about public administration. I was just trying to look around, what could have been my contribution here? No. But then I can see and feel the contribution of an artisan. Well, if I was using my law degree, I would have contributed in terms of regulations, in terms of policies, and so on. You will be aware that since 2014, we hosted 19 decades of artisan events, meaning with the events of this nature, since 2014, in 19 TVET colleges. So by this event, it means then therefore VHEMBE is going to be counted in. And I'm also worried because it might be the last one to have been held, because we are told it's a final chapter, but we still have to have a conversation with colleagues as to what will be next. But seemingly, VHEMBE is closing the chapter of the decade of artisan. It's no wonder then, therefore, that we are having also the royal family with us, as if they were told in advance to say, this event might be the last event before we come up with some innovation or creativity. But then I was told earlier on during the briefing that the royal family, the royal household, they are always with us. And it's something that we need to appreciate and to get excited of. Today we are at VHEMBE TVET College in VHEMBE District. We want, on behalf of the Deputy Minister, the Ministry and the Department, to express our immense and deepest appreciation to VHEMBE TVET College for hosting us and the Try a Skill Career Expo. Well, I must also make mention of my other esteemed DDG Zungu, who could not be with us. I was in conversation with him yesterday. He was saying he would have wished to have been here, but then it's because he has been assigned elsewhere. Something exciting, because the principal was saying earlier on that almost everything in VHEMBE TVET College is insourced. It's not outsourced. You know, that speaks to, amongst others, beneficiation. If we are insourcing and we're building our own internal capacity so that we can produce goods and services we so require. Well, those who are in the area of economics will tell you that we always have a challenge to strike an equilibrium between the supply and demand. Demand is always overstripping, as it were, the supply. So it means then, therefore, if the college is venturing into producing, manufacturing goods and services, then we'll be able to tackle the issue of demand versus the supply. We're meeting as well today against the background of July month, which is a very important month in South Africa and globally. Well, in fact, if we go back, the United Nations in 2008 declared that 18 July will be an international day across the world. I should think it's the only president where he is having a day declared internationally upon his name, is Nelson Mandela. No other president. They've come, they've gone, but they're not to the stature of Nelson Mandela. So there is an important message that is conveyed during this month, a quote-unquote, combating poverty and inequality is in our hands. Exactly what brings us together. Today, we are fighting poverty, we are fighting inequality, we are fighting unemployment. Nelson Mandela will always say it is in our hands. President Cyril Matamela Ramaphosa, on the occasion of the opening of the Parliament on 18 July 2024, made the point, quote unquote, "We need to ensure that we produce the skills that our economy needs. We will expand vocational and technical training in schools and post-school institutions and take a demand-led approach to skills development," exactly the language we are using, of artisans. We're speaking to what the President has just raised a week ago. Colleagues have already made mention that our target is 30,000 artisans we must produce by 2030. I did not tell you that currently we are seated somewhere 20,000, just above 20,000. You see, 2030 we must be producing 30,000. 2024 we are seated at 20,000, just above. It might be 20,062. So it means then, therefore, we are quite very close. Obviously, before COVID-19 global health pandemic decimated and visited our shores, we were producing 24,000. 2019, 2020, we were producing 24,000 artisans. Then the following year, it went down to 15,107. The subsequent year, it went to just above 19,000. But then it seems we are getting there now. And if you join us, we will be able to break this stranglehold of us not getting much closer to 2030. They have not told you as well, as I'm about to close, that South Africa is participating in a world skills competition with 88 countries in the world. South Africa, a country in the south of Africa, is part of 88 countries in the world. Here in Limpopo, we will be having 2 learners who will be going to France from Limpopo. 2, they are going to France. Now, it means you must take the challenge, because the next one is going to be China. Okay, I must put it nicely. In each and every 2 years, we go to the world to compete in various skills, provided you venture into artisanal skills. Unfortunately, with what I've done, I cannot compete anywhere. With a BA in social work, I cannot be invited to compete with other countries. With the law I've done, I cannot be invited to compete with other countries. With the public administration I've done, I cannot be invited to go and compete with other countries. But then if you are an artisan or doing occupational programs linked to artisans, you will see the world. Everything of you is paid. You pay no cent. We were just in Durban, where we were hosting our national competition. We brought together all provinces. They were competing in Durban. So we'll start with the national, and then if you are the best, then you'll go international. 2022, we were also in Namibia. We were competing in Namibia in 2022. And we came back with medals. I can recall we had 5 golds amongst others. We have also some bronze that we got there. In fact, in Namibia, South Africa became #1 country in Africa. But internationally, the competition can be tighter. You know, to get a medal, you must be just above 700 points. We were just somewhere 600 something, you know. And then with all these brains I see here, we'll bring more medals when we go to international competition. Well, I must just also encourage you to have interest in 13 priority traits which have been identified by the country. It's a lot of them. As you'll go through, you'll see some of them. Whether it's millwright, it's a boiler maker, it's a plumber, it's a mechanic, it's a welder, rigger, and so on. Because we have identified 13 priority traits in South Africa, and we have identified some of the colleges to be centers of specialization. So we're inviting you. Program Director, every year we strive to ensure that the career development awareness reach the most remote areas in our country to share information with learners regarding various opportunities. Exactly what you are doing today. We encourage you to keep on going, even the going gets tough. Learning is a lifelong enriching journey. From cradle to grave, we learn right through. In fact, even before cradle, we're told that we learn. You are the authors of our future and the beacon of hope for a better South Africa, Africa and the world. Remember, as we have said, anything that you can see, touch, feel, taste, whether I will be having some catering later, I was promised by the principal. So also that, you know, when you're tasting, is having a touch of an artisan. Or here is made and maintained by an artisan. Your future is in your hands. Make it work. Hashtag, it's cool to be a 21st century artisan. I thank you.
Power has spoken. Power has spoken. Give it up for him, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, that's wonderful. We know that if we can ask for anything as a college, we are bound to get it. Power is in our midst. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Give it up for him again. Are you kuluming? Do we have people who kulumai? Kulumi Zul? Hi. Ungubani wena? All right. I remember I once worked in Cape Town. The only closer word that I came back knowing was jonga. Jonga pabuti. It was the only word. But with isiZulu, I'm trying. All right. Without wasting any time, I want to appreciate every speaker that has already spoken. You spoke well and like you were on time. We want to call people who are traveling with a Wotobere. We don't have power. We don't have that authority. We don't have it. We don't have the authority to call Wotobere to the stage. We need Magota. We need Zindumi. We need Wamakazi. Those people who are relevant. So let's welcome people to the stage. Those who are traveling with Wotobere to come and do what they know. I am Netononda, I'm from the royal family, but I cannot point out my land now. my land is in the township, so I don't have power to. I don't know how you're going to do it. Mifululu! Hua! Hua, hua!
Dear Ribuwa, God is good all the time. I don't want to waste your time. I'm here just to do my short work, of which I want you to assist me. But firstly, let me say, all protocol is observed because of the time. So we have our own tradition for all African, of which when my Tobere is coming to ascend the stage, you will assist me to do the ululation, mi bami kulungwane, mi tamahasi astulweni. Mi yatamahasi astulweni. Astulweni. Hey, you have to know all these languages. Nikotio divana chivenda, nikotio divachi changana na chipedi. Ndilimpopo hapa. So let us assist each other. Aritome, richikota kusataba. Nendoto dokunga mwando pezi uritaba iende. Idenge nopanda. Mara ndisa chupeza hezo zilenda kunyango zitarusai. Next time, musibo kandi wangataba kutobele gore papuli. Kaba rukisebo itemu ya chikona, cha tradition ya chivenda, yotakusa mune wa mafu. Maybe it's well understood. Ari. Iwe mpapuri ya he, iwe mwana wa mpandeli, iwe mudhuru wa makwarela kupesa la mwenda, linela rukeru wa bakororo bote batangani, iwe mwana wa mpandeli, iwe taba, singo, 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 singo ahe.
Thank you, Mr. Program Director. VHEMBE House of Traditional Leader Chairperson.
Lidulu la toyando.
Tobere Bungeni.
Bukala mamvele kakan.
And your Deputy Tobere Mulima.
Bukala mabala.
Contra Lesser Chairperson.
Murimuru sarungandazi.
Mr. Matebula and your team.
Golengazawe.
Wo tobele bote katina misanda yabo.
Ndaundia nduna yatsazindia utendelera.
Honorable DDG Mr. Mvalo.
Kakamela.
My CEO Principal Mrs. Basan Lekani.
Iwe wafuka umulambo wa Ruvunga nga mutano wa Ngwena.
Dr. Ramunyatse.
Chulu cha madini.
Mr. Mamabulo.
Chizwa Chatsikitsi.
VHEMBE West District Director Mr. Rabuanzo.
Mutomben.
Distinguished guests.
Kakamela.
Teachers and learners, I greet you all.
Shafuka mifululu.
It is with great pride and honor that I stand before you today to celebrate the remarkable achievements of our artisan community over the past decade.
Mboro.
For years, our skilled craftsmen and women
Chivabala chasham.
have been the backbone of our local economy.
Iwe mukombo bumkwabulungu. Onolunje zwangana njele asina njele achipaladzi.
Preserving the rich cultural heritage of our region through their exceptional work.
Iwe wachilima mndondoni.
I am truly humbled to witness the unwavering dedication and resilience of our artisans
Chaufuka na chawadzi.
who have weathered the challenges of a rapidly changing world
Tovera ngalalame.
and emerged stronger than ever.
Mune wash.
Their ability to adapt, innovate, and continue to produce goods of the highest quality is a true testament to their talent and passion.
Kakamel.
Today we gather not to only commemorate this milestone,
Ugewegewe tumbuni ya kolomo.
but to also reaffirm our commitment to supporting and empowering our artisans.
Temeza luvalo mune wanga.
We recognize the vital role they play in driving economic development, creating employment opportunities,
Maila usungwa walotela mpapuli.
and fostering a sense of community pride.
Ono uwangisa mune washu umudisekare na balanda wao rido musota out.
I am particularly grateful for the presence of the Honorable DDG, Mr. Mvala,
Kakamel.
whose support and guidance have been instrumental in elevating this institution
Chibabala chasham.
and providing them with the resources they need to succeed.
Iwe wachilala cha malokotani.
Together, we must continue to invest in the education and training of our youth,
Chano wadzinoli madawa.
ensuring that the next generation of artisans are equipped with the skills and knowledge to carry on this legacy.
Ruvidilu chizwala mbewu.
By nurturing their talents and providing them with the necessary tools, we can ensure that the rich tradition of our craftsmen
Vulu li foromane.
continues to thrive for years to come.
Mune wanga gwede lo ambara gibisi ngantani andelelo.
As we look to the future,
Mbilalu.
let us pledge our unwavering support to our artisan community.
Tindi riamiza ribalelwa nga shambo mune wanga.
Let us work hand in hand to create an environment where their talents can flourish,
Damba chekwa lina segere.
where their voices are heard,
Mune wash.
where their contributions are celebrated.
Iwe mudulu wa makwarela pesa la ngwenda.
In conclusion, I want to congratulate by appreciating my CEO,
Mune wash.
my principal, Ms. Basani Hlekani,
Iwe uno WhatsApp anga cell phone usina data.
Mrs. Basani Hlekani by describing her.
Kakamel.
She is a transformative leader,
Ndaundi anduli.
a visionary leader,
Chaufuka na chawadzi.
formidable change maker,
Mune wash.
a towering presence,
Kakamel.
trailblazing administrator,
Mifululu.
the powerhouse principal,
Ndaundi anduli.
catalytic force of change,
Kakamel.
institutional titan,
Chaufuka na chawadzi.
transformative juggernaut,
Mune washu.
a commanding educational pioneer,
Tovera ngalalame.
unstoppable agent of progress.
Kakamel.
These phrases capture the impactful and influential nature of the principal's work in transforming the institution under her leadership.
Chibabala chasham.
They convey a sense of a commanding presence,
lutiti lubeba tathanana
ambitious vision,
mune washo
and ability to drive significant change.
gole nga dzawe
The presence of many royalties at this event
ndi nyanga u vangisa ka shango ḽawo
is a testament to her hard work and dedication.
mune washo
They are here as a pillar of strength.
chizwa tsha tsikidzi
Thank you.
Hallelujah. Ndayo ndi. Kamera. Cha ufuka na cha wazi. Madamu ndi anemeneme. Ndayo ndi andu. Mbilo.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Aripumule onoko rasa do musota out. Hey, I like that. Yeah, I like it. Ladies and gentlemen, in the meantime, I would like to give you the marching order now while I will be calling Mr. Mfariseni Ligaba to do the vote of thanks for us. That is the president of VHEMBE TVET College. Can you please ascend the stage? While he's ascending the stage, after they are done with whatever they are going to do here, we can remain seated and then we allow our dignitaries to go out, and then while they are doing that, we will be just clapping hands while they are moving out. So let's hear from the president.
Halala VHEMBE TVET, halala. Halala VHEMBE TVET, halala. Are you guys happy? Harivembe rirataka ufela ndia ritsamaya liona vembe vembe rirataka ufela aritsamaya liona molo we molo. Greetings to the house at large. Standing before you, it's Ligaba Mfariseni, the president of VHEMBE TVET College. With me here, I have got my secretary by the name of Sadiq Rabelani. You might be surprised maybe to why only me and him here are wearing these nice suits. So others are wearing work suits. So it's just versa versa. They are always wearing work suits. I mean, the formal things. So today it's our day. We are wearing formal, they are wearing the work suits. Yeah, I'm sure that's clear. So, firstly, let me greet the house at large. I would like to thank the program director for giving me this time. And I would like to acknowledge the presence of Votowela Dichkurinda, the district director, DHET, MRCTA, DDG, college council, college principal from different municipalities, also the secondary schools which we have today. So what I can say is we feel very much honored to be hosting this event and grateful that it has been honored in numbers. Seeing you all here today, it really means a lot to us as VHEMBE TVET College to say, indeed, you have taken our invitation into consideration. Hence, you are here today looking so beautiful. To all the secondary learners we are having today, not so long the applications will be opened. So you have to make sure, you have to make it a point that you're going to apply and be studying with us next year, those who are doing grade 12, because we do offer NATED courses, business studies, engineering, and also NCV programs. So here in VHEMBE TVET College, we are geared for excellence where we value leadership, teamwork, respect, and accountability.
Hence, today we are showing our Botowela that indeed he is well respected and is growing the fruits which one day they're gonna, the trees which one day are going to give him nice fruits. So from the speaker, it was said that 8.2 million unemployment rate, which we have here in South Africa. 11.8 are graduate, 22.5% are the tertiary qualifications, 34.5% is grade 12, 39.1% is unemployed with no metric. So to me, I was like, what does that tell us as students? It means we have to stand up, we have to rise and make sure that everything that we're going to do, we're going to make sure that at the end, we are going to contribute in making sure that we reach that milestone of 30,000 artisans we should be produced by 2030. So it is our responsibility to make sure that we're going out there, we're opening our own companies like the other artisan was saying, and we work, we employ others. That's how we're going to develop our region. So to our event organizers, we are really thankful that indeed you managed to host this event and with success, because VHEMBE is geared for success actually. So I won't be long. I'm just going to show you how we're gonna go on from now on. So it means all the students who are here from the secondary level and also all the others, please remain seated. Only the ones who are Votowera and the likes of those ones which I've mentioned at first. So it means now when I submarine this stage, they're going to follow me and I'll show you where we're going from now on. Thank you, Mr. Program Director.
Thank you very much. You are a very good leader. You have memorized all the numbers. Even a single cent, everything you have memorized. You are a very good leader. There is a surprise there outside which the principal is going to show us. Like I said, that she will be moving out and then she will be followed by our leaders. After that, we will follow suit. But in the meantime, I would like to read all the skills which we are having here, which most of them you are going to see at the tent there. Number one, we have the bricklaying, plumbing, carpentry, architects, and civil design. I saw something. I like the cameraman. Did you see something there? Did you see while they were talking, there was somebody who was drawing. Did you see? Boiler maker, design, motor mechanic, fitting and turning, mechatronics, hairdressing, electrician, hospitality, catering, clothing and production, beauty, massage, beauty and makeup, Fiesto, UNISA, chemical, bazaars and NFSAS, IT, business, and IT, nature, and robotics. So after this, all students, we have to go to that big tent. We are going to see a lot of things there. But let's remain standing here. Let's remain sitting. And then let's usher our leaders with the hand of applause while they are going out. Madam, can you lead them? Madam Tlekani. You can do better than that.
While they are leaving, all students who are here, we want to give you this advice. When you apply, our applications are opening in September. Do not use your mother or your father or your sister or your neighbor's cell phone to apply. It is giving us problems. So please take this message to everyone. When you apply for space in our college or anywhere else, do not use somebody else's number. Because when they receive the message that you are admitted, they will not tell you. So that's very much important. Cascade this message to your friends, to your relatives, to your neighbors, and to your enemies. Yes. Give it up for our leaders as they are leaving, please.
I hope hapa osalava wambaro uniform pezi. Vasongombara uniform kariba join. Mwana mwa ambaro chuni kikasare. Do you still want the DJ to play that song for you? Ah, which one? Makadzi, but which one? Number 1. Hey DJ, our trap mo. Number 1. Marching orders now. Marching orders. I tell you, because we are so many here, isn't it? So let's try to have order. I would like this group, Banga Hapateri, we will use this door. You can follow Bongani here. Habanga Hapati, right. This group, Habanga Hap, we can use this door. Zabudi, Tere, DJ, go ahead.
Cheza Prince Benza.
I'm not a friend of my enemy. I will never ever be friend with my enemies because they don't love me. I manage, I understand. I'm not a friend of my enemy. I will never ever be friend with my enemies because they don't love me. I manage, I understand. They will never ever fight for me. They will never ever cry for me. Chabonu say, Pavisa man over say call. They will never ever fight for me. They will never ever cry for me. Chabonu say, Pavisa man over say call. Then the number 1, position 1, everything number 1, money number 1, blessings number 1.
Okay, Arpa Nevanang. Arpa, oh, Arimenya. Carry Valemnang. Let's close the doors. Close the doors there. Close the door there. Can you please help me? Ashas, close all the doors. Right. No one is moving out, no one is coming in now. Atere, just give me only 5 minutes so that we can sort out maybe the mess that are there outside. DJ, anybody go dear, we are not moving out, no one is moving out. We want to be dancing now, isn't it? Yay!
Everything number 1, money number 1, blessings number 1, something number 1, so that they can.
What's up?
It's your
DJ. Can you move on me? Can you move on me now? Can you move on me? Who do diva? Who do diva? Oh, Papa.
You know it's a flex, we don't need no rest, but Sean need a set. We just lulu all the pains all the way. We just lulu all the pains all the way. This is my story, this is my song. We just lulu.
Then the number 1, position 1, everything number 1, money number 1, blessings number 1, so position one, everything number one, money number one, blessings number one, so the number one, so the can. I'm not a friend of my enemy. I will never ever be friend with my enemies because they don't love me. I manage, I only say. I'm not a friend of my enemy. I will never ever be friend with my enemies because they don't love me. I manage, I only say. Mendi number one, position one, everything number one, money number one, blessings number one, so the number one, so the can. Mendi number one, position one, everything number one, money number one, blessings number one, so the number one, so the can.
Okay, azidini. Hey DJ, kada kuwasha kuna mkara, bado chana. Hello, hello, hello. Afternoon, learners. May I please get your attention? You are requested to remain seated because they want to address you, please. Hello, learners. Yatwana namus. Ikombela mi tsama stulweni swa n'wina ku ri va tata va ta mi adiresa lani one. Mi nga humeli handle ni ri. Ri kombela ri vathu va jena pano holoni vagudiswa vothe. Huna mulaedza ni va kuti one. Those who are inside, please remain seated. We kindly request you to remain seated so that we can continue with the proceedings of the day. Are we together? Can you say hello? Are you with me? Okay, thank you so much. So the cameraman is also ready. You will see all the activities on the big screen. Are we together? I'm going to be your teacher next week. Were you told? Yeah, I'm going to be your educator next week. Thank you very much. You look very smart, wearing your uniform, different schools from different circuits. We are celebrating Decade of the Artisans at VHEMBE TVET College today. I'm sure everyone is aware of that. Aren't we? Selector, let's just get a song or two. Even those that are outside, please get inside the hall so that we can address you. Kgopela hore o bue ngate ka
They are mover. You find out there. All right.
So mechatronic system is a combination of electrical engineering, mechanical, and electrical. So this is what we see in this system. We have mechanical components, electrical components, and we also have IT components, all meshed and working together. So that is basically what is happening. Right. The pneumatics part of it. The pneumatics hydraulic part of it. This part, yes. This is pneumatic. Yeah. So we are using compressed air, mechanical parts. Yeah, like she's doing. No, like now she's just looking. This is what is called workpiece are descending air. Can be produced by chemical parts. Yeah. So now, when I start my system, this is pneumatic. So the pneumatics will create a pressure that we can the cylinder. Right. And then we eject or feed the workpiece into our system. Yeah. And then the system will start working. Okay.
So, in layman's terms, so these vehicles will run through this conveyor belt. The conveyor belt. And then your manager it is selected services depending on the settings again. And then
this is where it identifies. If you want to package them inside, so it will come here to check the size. both here. This is our crate. It can be our box or our crate over here. Say the smaller one comes in the first crate, which is this one, and then the bigger one comes in the second, which is this one. So that is basically what this is.
Orangnya bisa dicahat ya.
And we want to interview one
Bari banyak kok original. How it sounds.
Problem. Okay, mobil. Womuna uri kuba konya gukora imvumisano abantu bakamera. Uri imvumisa? Sorry. Ndaho nyagomba zino rubenya gabo la batu babona. Mama chideni bako udake. Students are coming.
Auto imvumisa student medita.
Those people will come back. They won't take all other things.
That will draw attention so that people who are more Marvata dia kamera. I think you guys ikadumela ka puting area to wena pot ka mo joga ito la sa signal okay okay ro kiti be so lucky Choir, can I please get your attention? And apologies for the interruption. Our beautiful choir. Our beautiful choir will, you will resume shortly. Apologies for the inconvenience. Because the regiment with the Bagudisha Bachkoro cha Humani Technical Secondary School, Katihina Toyando Technical. Please remain seated, you will be called according to the list. Chikoro cha Humani Technical Secondary School, na Toyando Technical High School, Katina Matavera. Baku Humero Antagini. Toyando Technical High, Humani, Matavera, you know yourself. This event is also live on social media platforms. You can also get it on Facebook and YouTube. Yeah. So if you've got access to Facebook, you can watch all the proceedings. All the proceedings as they happen. Please remain silent and remain seated. Ndombelo la watu asharai ni peleke zama kudishwa kwa nimechukua hapo ni mabodio upromozi wao. With all due respect. So in the meantime, our choir can continue entertaining us. Thank you. Now you get the music, don't worry. You know, we have to talk about it better. $2,000.
Funzo
Stop streaming. Should I stop streaming? It's Denzel. Should I stop? I can't hear you. Pizza, sir. Lucky, the pizza, sir. That's why they don't hear me. Can't hear you, Lucky. The pizza, sir. We are still streaming. We are still streaming. We are still live. Like hit my signal. Do you get my signal?
Let's go. Okay, let's go to my. Let's go.
Abigina kama timu. Akiti. Switch it off. I change it. I go to one thing.
So go
Yeah, we are back live.